Here's a jaw-dropping fact. By the time February rolls around, 80% of New Year's resolutions are already abandoned. That's right, just 1 month in, most of us have already fallen back into old habits, leaving our shiny new goals behind. Why is that? Are we just lazy or unmotivated? Absolutely not. The problem lies in how we approach resolutions. Today, let's explore why so many of them fail, and more importantly, how you can break free from this cycle. Let's start with the first major culprit: lack of planning. A resolution like, I want to lose weight, or I want to save money, might sound great, but without a clear plan, it's just wishful thinking. Imagine deciding to run a marathon without training or even knowing how far a marathon is. That's what happens when we set vague resolutions. Without breaking them into actionable steps, we quickly feel overwhelmed and give up. Next, let's talk about unrealistic goals. One of the biggest mistakes people make is biting off more than they can chew. You might tell yourself, I'm going to hit the gym 5 days a week, even though you haven't worked out in years. Or you might swear to save half your paycheck when you're already struggling with bills. These goals set you up for failure because they don't account for where you are right now. And when the inevitable slip-up happens, it's easy to feel defeated and quit altogether. And here's another silent killer of resolutions: no accountability. When no one knows about your goals but you, it's far too easy to let yourself off the hook. Think about it. If you skip the gym or spend money on something frivolous, who's going to call you out? Without accountability, it's like playing a game with no referee. You might start strong, but without someone to check in with or cheer you on, your motivation fades quickly. So, if lack of planning, unrealistic goals, and no accountability are why most resolutions fail, how can we flip the script? Don't worry, I've got some actionable tips to help you become part of the 20% who stick to their resolutions and see real change. First, start with a clear and realistic plan. Break your big goal into smaller, manageable steps. For example, instead of saying, I want to save $5,000 this year, start with, I'll save $100 this month by cutting back on takeout. These bite-sized actions make your resolution feel achievable and keep you motivated. Next, make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Saying, I'll eat healthier is too vague. Instead, try, I'll eat 1 serving of vegetables with dinner every day this week. Specific goals give you a clear roadmap, while measurable ones let you track your progress. Finally, find accountability. Tell a friend or family member about your goals, or better yet, team up with someone who shares a similar resolution. You can also use apps, journals, or even social media to keep yourself accountable. When someone else is rooting for you or checking in on your progress, it's much harder to give up. And here's a bonus tip: celebrate small victories. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Every penny saved, every workout completed, or every healthy meal eaten is a step closer to your ultimate goal. Rewarding yourself along the way keeps your motivation alive and reminds you that change is possible. Remember, most resolutions fail not because we're incapable, but because we approach them the wrong way. By planning carefully, setting realistic goals, and building accountability, you can beat the odds and make this year truly transformational. It's not about being perfect, it's about staying consistent and making progress. So as February approaches, ask yourself, are you ready to rewrite the story? The choice is yours. Let's make this the year you stick with it and achieve your goals. You've got this. In my next video in this essential series, I will explain unrealistic goals, the silent killer of New Year resolutions. Click on the link to watch right now. Here's to your success in making 2025 the year of lasting change.